Once you receive your order, go ahead and lay out everything in front of you. The only tools you'll need for installation are a 10mm wrench, a 10mm socket with extension, and a 4 and 5mm hex wrench. Using your 10mm socket with extension, start by removing the 2 bolts in the rear of the factory rack. Now take the 2 larger aluminum spacers from your hardware kit and set them into the same locations. Your hardware kit will include a mounting bracket shown here. Set the bracket into position onto the 3rd cutout section of the factory rack. Make sure it looks like the picture before proceeding with the next step. For this next part, we found that placing a 2x4 or something a similar size underneath the kickstand will help to level the bike. This will assist you in keeping the hardware in place while you perform the next part of the installation. Now that the bike is level, take the 2 smaller aluminum spacers from your hardware kit and set them onto the top of the mounting bracket. Now take your new rack and set it into place, being sure that the countersunk holes are aligned with all 4 aluminum spacers. Once your new rack is aligned properly, take the 2 longer bolts from your hardware kit and thread them into the mounting locations closest to the seat, hand tight. Now take the 2 shorter bolts from your hardware kit and slide them into the 2 remaining countersunk holes in the rack. Next, go underneath the rack with the washers and nuts and thread them onto the exposed bolts, hand tight. Now with your 5mm hex wrench, you can snug down the larger bolts closest to the seat. Once those have been securely fastened, you'll need to tighten down the remaining hardware. Using your 4mm hex wrench and 10mm wrench, tighten the 2 bolts with nuts and washers until the rack is firmly in place. Once you're certain all installation hardware has been securely fastened, you're ready to enjoy your new rack. Please let us know if you have any questions. We appreciate your feedback. Thanks for watching.